snow had come early to the island of Sodor, and it was heavier than usual. All the engines were working very hard clearing the snow off the tracks with their snowplows. Donald and Douglas, the Scottish twins, worked the hardest.
Come on, Dougie. We've still got to clear all this snow before it starts to fall again tomorrow. You're quite right, Donny. The sooner we finish clearing the lines, the better.
There you are, you two. We've just finished clearing all that snow on our branch line.
That's good to hear, Duck. But we must be prepared if there's more snow falling all day tomorrow.
More snow, Douglas? But Doug and I have just cleared the whole branch line.
At least the Fat Man will be sending another engine to help us clear the snow all day tomorrow.
Well, it wouldn't be me or Oliver, as we still have to clear our branch line again.
What are you three talking about?
Didn't Donny just tell you, Oliver? The Fat Controller is sending someone from the steam team to help us clear the snow tomorrow.
Is he really? Well, who could it be?
We don't know yet, Oliver, but I'm sure it'll be someone who's helpful enough.
The next morning, Donald and Douglas were waiting at Neville when Thomas pulled up alongside them.
Hello, you two. I heard someone is going to help you clear the snow today.
We know, Thomas. Could it be one of those tender engines that we've known for years?
That would be me.
Wait, are you the one who's helping us today, Nia? Sir, why did you have to send that wee engine to help us clear the snow, where you should get one of your bigger mainline engines to help us out instead?
Because, Donald, all the other bigger engines are busy clearing other parts of the railway, and Nia was the only engine I could spare for the day.
That's right, sir. I can't wait to be working with you today, Donald and Douglas.
Well, good luck with that, Nia.
What do you mean, Thomas?
Because Donald and Douglas don't usually get along as they always argue.
Clarabel and I are twins too, Nia. But we never argue the same way as the Scottish twins do.
Dougie, why does this wee engine have to help us instead of a bigger mainline engine? What? I thought the Fat Man had already told you why she was helping us. Well, we better get a move on and clear the snow. Come on, Nia, we've got work to do.
I'm coming, you two. Just wait up. Oh dear. I guess you might be right, Thomas. Those twins can be bossy sometimes.
I told you so. Now then, I better get started on my own branch line run. See you soon, Nia.
See ya, Thomas. Wait for me, Donald and Douglas.
Eventually, Nia had caught up with Donald and Douglas as they had started clearing the snow without her.
Where have you been, Nia? We started clearing the snow without you 10 minutes ago.
I'm sorry, you two. It's just that Thomas has been telling me so much about your arguments that you two can't even get along properly like all twins should.
What? Us? We're always working together while we're out in the snow, Nia.
What about the time when one of you had your tender coupling broken and got separated from each other while clearing snow?
Okay, but that was one time, Nia. Since then, my tender coupling hasn't been broken once. Exactly, Dougie. My tender coupling also broke once when I reversed into a signal box many years ago.
That's enough talking, you two. We have to concentrate on clearing the snow before it continues to fall. You don't want these accidents to happen again, do you?
Donald and Douglas heard what Nia had said, and with that, the engines went back to work as normal. As they came to a junction, Nia took the right hand to Brendan, while Donald and Douglas went straight.
Where are you going, Nia?
I'm going to clear the branch line to Brindle, so I'll catch up with you two later.
You better come back onto the main line when you're done, because there's still a lot of snow that needs to be cleared.
Nia puffed along the Brendan branch line when she spotted Edward up ahead, who was feeling rather cold.
Oh, thank goodness help has arrived.
What's happened, Edward?
I was clearing my branch line this morning until some heavy snow fell on top of me. Can you please help me get out of the snow, Nia?
All right, Edward. At least I can help someone else while Donald and Douglas are busy.
As Nia was about to get Edward out of the snow, Donald and Douglas showed up and weren't happy to see Nia at all.
Nia, what are you doing?
Donald, Douglas, I thought you two were clearing the main line while I was clearing this branch line.
We still need your help, Nia. The snow on the main line is a lot heavier than the ones on the branch lines, so get a move on.
How rude!
I'm sorry, Edward. It looks like I won't be helping you out after all.
Never mind, Nia. Just go back to helping Donald and Douglas clear the snow. I'll just wait for someone else to come to my rescue. You go easy now.
As Nia puffed back onto the main line with Donald and Douglas, she wouldn't stop thinking about Edward until she hit something that was blocking her path.
What are those trucks doing on my line?
Who's that behind me?
Oh, hello there. What's your name?
I'm Fergus, and I'm a railway traction engine. And what would your name be?
I'm Nia, and I come all the way from Kenya.
Oh, nice to meet you, Nia. Can you help me get out of the snow, please?
Okay, Fergus, but may I ask why are you out in the snow all by yourself?
I was taking some trucks to the cement works until some snow fell onto me, and I'm completely stuck. My driver's gone to phone for help nearby.
Don't worry, Fergus. I can try to pull you out of the snow once my snowplow's detached from my front end, that is.
Oh, thank you, Nia.
As Nia had her snowplow detached, she was about to pull Fergus from the snow until Donald and Douglas came back again.
Oi, Nia, what do you think you're doing?
Donald and Douglas, I was only trying to help Fergus get out of the snow.
There's no time to help someone. We still have to finish clearing the main line, so get your snowplow back on and get back to work.
Okay then.
Hey, you two aren't very kind to Nia at all.
Listen, young lad, my brother and I have a very important job clearing this snow, so you're gonna have to wait until you're rescued. You have to be patient, Fergus. Our job is more important than yours.
Fergus couldn't believe what he had just heard as Nia went back to helping Donald and Douglas clear the snow. Nia was worried about Edward and Fergus getting stuck in the snow as she continued her way.
Oh dear, there must be a way to help my friends who are stuck in the snow without Donald and Douglas realizing it.
As Nia puffed along the main line, she could see a traffic jam on the right side. Caroline the car was stuck, blocking the roads.
Oh no, a traffic jam! What happened?
My engine is frozen up. I can't move my wheel until it gets warm.
That's not good, but I can try to help you get back on the road.
You can't? But how?
I can change tracks and use my steam to make your engine warm, Caroline.
Thinking that.
As Nia was about to help Caroline, she was caught by Donald and Douglas once again.
Whatever are you playing at now, Nia?
Oh no, not again!
You are supposed to be helping us, Nia, not helping others that are in peril.
I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
Wait! Ned, come back!
But Nia was too far away to hear Caroline as she disappeared into the snow. Donald and Douglas realized that their actions against Nia were taken a bit too seriously. Nia was parked inside a lonely engine shed sulking when Toby arrived. He could see that Nia was feeling upset.
Hello, Nia. What's the matter with you?
Oh, Toby, it's Donald and Douglas. They wouldn't stop bossing me around while I was trying to help my friends who were stuck in the snow.
Donald and Douglas? Those twins didn't mean any harm, Nia. They always like to boss other engines about. It's what all siblings do when they get into arguments.
Thomas did warn me about the twins earlier, Toby. I didn't know they would act like this, where they should make up from their comeuppances after realizing the wrong things they did.
Who were you trying to help while you were clearing the snow with the twins?
I tried to help Edward, Fergus, and Caroline get themselves free from the snow, but Donald and Douglas wouldn't stop making me go back to working with them. I think I'm just gonna go back to my shed and stay there for the rest of the day.
Poor Nia. I'm sure she'll get better soon. I once helped Farmer McColl bring his sheep back to his farm during this snowy weather, so I'm sure Nia's friends would eventually find some help themselves too.
Nia puffed slowly and sadly back to Tidworth's shed after Donald and Douglas were hurting their feelings. Just then, she saw Thomas up ahead collecting Bulgy's passengers as the double-decker bus was having engine problems.
What's going on here, Thomas?
Bulgy's engine's broken down while driving in the snow near. So I was told to take over with passengers for the rest of their journey.
What if my engine was to stop working all of a sudden? It was perfectly fine when I left the garage this morning.
Shut up, Bulgy! You weren't very nice to us engines as we have a very important role to play on this island.
Wait, was Bulgy being unkind like Donald and Douglas?
Yes, Nia. Bulgy is a lot more rude than Donald and Douglas. He's always rebelling about how the roads should take over the railways and doesn't stop complaining about it.
Bulgy is a real menace, Mia. He's a lot more worse than Donald and Douglas.
I see. Well, it looks like I won't have to worry about the Scottish twins after all.
That's good to hear, Nia. The track to Farmer Trotter's pig farm is blocked by snow, and it needs to be cleared this minute.
Okay, Thomas. I'll get back to clearing the snow. But that means I won't be able to work with Donald and Douglas for a while.
And so, Nia set off to clear the track to Farmer Trotter's pig farm. She felt much better after that. Meanwhile, Donald and Douglas had finished clearing the snow on the main line. They were starting to feel sorry for hurting Nia's feelings.
Maybe we were a bit too harsh at Nia, don't you think, Dougie? Quite frankly, Donny, we must apologise to her if we next see her. Good idea. But first, we might want to find some help. Come on, Dougie. All right, Donny, I'm right behind you.
First, Donald and Douglas met Henry at his forest and told him about Edward, who was stuck in the snow. Then, the Scottish twins met Arthur at a junction and told him about Fergus. And finally, they met Butch the tow truck at a crossing and told him all about Caroline.
Caroline is stuck in the snow! Well, it looks like I'm ready for her service. Again.
Soon, Edward, Fergus and Caroline had all gotten some help from their good friends. That wasn't just Nia who offered to help.
Don't worry, Edward. I'll be pulling you out of the snow.
Thank you, Henry.
You're free from the snow, Fergus.
Why, thank you, Arthur.
Keep on coming to my rescue, Butch.
No worries, Caroline. Always ready for action.
Wait, Butch, what about me? Come back here!
That evening, Nia returned to Knapford after a very busy day clearing snow, and she saw the factory caller and his mother, Dowager Hatt, waiting for popcorn.
Well done, Nia. You were a very helpful engine today while clearing the snow.
I agree with Topham. You are a very helpful engine indeed, Nia.
Thanks, you two. But I have to speak to Donald and Douglas first.
There you are, Nia.
Donald and Douglas, have you two come to apologize?
Yes, Nia. We're truly sorry we yelled at you today. Yeah, we didn't realise that helping friends was more important than clearing snow. We even learned that ourselves when my brother rescued me when I got separated from my tender.
So who did you get to help my friends who were stuck?
We got Henry to help Edward, Arthur to help Fergus, and Butch to help Caroline. Precisely, and they also want to thank you the next time you see them.
Is this true, Nia?
Yes, sir. Donald and Douglas were being rude to me earlier, but they did owe me an apology in the end.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm glad to hear that Donald and Douglas are made up for their comeuppance after hurting your feelings, Nia.
That's right, sir. From now on, we'll try to be more polite the next time we work with you, Nia.
Now that's what I'd like to hear.